Greetings again, everyone. I thought I'd show off a few more masks, a couple more examples of what I could do. Um, I will probably do a how-to on zombie makeup or something in the next few days. I know that's one of the more popular ones. I mean, if I could get some responses as to what some people would like to see, then, I will try to produce those things before your eyes on someone else, a model of some kind. Otherwise, all I can do is just kind of show off what I've got currently, and I'll admit right now I'm kind of in a crush to get to everything situated before the end of March for this particular trade show I'm going to, Trans World. But anyway, let's cut to the chase. I'll show you some more masks here, and just check it out. This is kind of an example of what I can do. It's another sock mask. I've got 3 of those to show you and a couple other sculpted ones. But this is just kind of, I thought it was kind of creepy. The hair work is pretty good, and otherwise, As you can see now, this particular type mask does not emote quite as well. However, it's not meant to. It's meant to be rather stone-faced and, I don't know, just ultimately creepy. Kind of like the face is melting off, Another example that I've got to show you, if you've been looking at any of the pictures, you may have seen the pig already. Really, the pig, to me, is nothing more, as far as the sock mask is concerned, it's just a variation of the kind of werewolf that I did. I just simply put a different snout on it, kind of soft sculpted it up, if you will, and, of course, painted it and added some teeth. But here you go. Now, I did think that this one emoted a little bit better. I mean, even though that it does have a snout, it still moves. So, I mean, could be a little creepy, maybe splatter some extra blood on it, give somebody a chainsaw, or, I don't know, maybe a freaky nuclear mutant, if you will. This one doesn't, I mean, it emotes okay around the mouth, but the main reason why I was wanting to kind of show this one off is because it has some, it's a zombie mask, but it's got a little extra feature to it. So, I mean, it's creepy. Got a little bit of hair up there at the top, but the main creepy part of it is obviously it emotes, but you can actually reach up and grab hold of it and peel it down, like if that's the way you want it, like the meat's falling off and the maggots are exposed. I mean, it even sounds creepy. Here, I'll put it back up and I'll get it really close to the camera so that maybe you can actually hear it as I do it. But yeah, check it out. I mean, it even has that kind of, I don't know, yucky sound. Now, obviously, this next sculpted mask is not going to emote. It is a polyester resin helmet. It is my rendition of Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer. Now, I mean, you can hear me. It does fit well, and because it is a polyester resin helmet, it does not fit all. But nonetheless, with proper makeup and contacts, with proper makeup and contacts, it is designed in such a way that it has EL wire on the inside. Now, I know that shooting a video like this, you're not going to really be able to see that feature, but with proper makeup, proper contacts, and in conjunction with the EL wire, it actually makes your eyes glow, much like the Death Dealer character in the novels. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. Alright, and lastly, I did get some comments on how well some of the masks emoted, and even though that many people enjoyed those were simply latex. Silicone really shows it all off, and I did post a video from the haunted house that I worked at this past year, where I had on a particular silicone mask made for that haunted house. But I thought that I would put on that particular silicone mask, show you obviously, you know, that I can work with silicone, as well as how much better it emotes than latex. This particular mask, though, do keep in mind, ooh, shaky, also has a bit of hair punched in it, but nonetheless. Now, normally, I would have on a wig and a hat and all that other stuff, as you've seen in that other video. But nonetheless, you can see how it really moves with me, as if it's almost living flesh, really. Any of you that are familiar with silicone masks know that, obviously, they are very responsive to the human facial muscles. Otherwise, all I can simply say, here, I'll get a little closer, and I'm going to simply crinkle my nose. But I'm sure you'll be able to notice. Yes, that's just a minor twitching of one's facial muscles, and it even shows that off. So, I mean, if I'm really, you know, greetings, mortals, come to Frightmore Haunted House, you can, needless to say, I get all excited and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it works well. Now, in the future, oops, there goes that accent slipping in again. In the future, I do plan to do a silicone zombie mask. I mean, obviously zombies right now seem to be part of the popular culture. But I am down with monsters and all those great things, and I'm sure that in the future y'all will see a lot more of those kinds of creations from me. However, depending on how they, during the concept, how they're put together, if you will, their structure, bone structure, if you will, I take that into account when sculpting it. So, I mean, if it's going to be something that, you know, has got kind of an insectish face or something, needless to say, you know, it may not emote with the human facial muscles. But I can say I was going for realism. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and until next time, be well. Outre Studios, check us out.